Hey guys, this is a park I made on Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, I think.
It's been 2 years since I launched my channel. What you just saw at the beginning of this video was my very first YouTube video. Now, let me point something out. It was not actually recorded on June 17th. I don't know the exact date, but let me tell you, it was not actually uploaded on June 17th. That was just the date I started my channel, June 17th, 2013. And right now, I think I'm actually going to talk about fan art for a little bit, just for a little segment. As you can see here, this is just a little bit of fan art that was made. Yeah. This one and the next one are made by Jaden703. As you guys know, I'm not exactly friends with him anymore. But the only reason why I kept these were because the icons, the actual characters of me, this is not really fan art, but that's more of just a joke. Yeah, it was not really, like, I deleted those characters, but I only had those art left, so, you know, I wanted to keep those pictures. But there's another one, and that one, I don't remember who that was made by. This next one is not really fan art, this was more of just a, project type of thing. I don't even know, really. I'm just kind of adding these images in because they're just interesting to talk about. This one, I literally don't even know where this came from, so don't ask. I just had it on my computer. This one's kind of a joke again. This was made by my friend Ja. Now these are some icons. This is my original icon, my very first one. This is my second one, you know. This is when I took a picture of my me, literally just used it. Added the name there. Not too much difference, you know. And then I look really red in that one for some reason. I'm not really sure why. It was just a modified version. And another one with my name. It's kind of cool. I added a green border now. And remember, these are all being made in MS Paint. This is when I really started to step it up with MS Paint. By the way, that outline is manually outlined. This was not made by me. This was made by KingJit789. This one was made by me. I was very proud of it. I made it with my computer, my new computer at the time. Another new one. And this was when Smash was all hype and it was gonna come out pretty soon, so I made some icons for it just to, you know. And then this one was from, I don't really remember what this was. You know, it only lasted for like 2 days until this icon was made. This one was kind of a more of a recent one. I think it's disgusting. I don't like it. And then this one here is my almost my latest icon until this one, which is my current icon. That will be changed soon though. And that's it for icons and fan art and stuff. I just wanted to show that stuff off for part 1 because it's something that I really do enjoy looking back at, and especially some of the stuff like, I don't know, the fan art. It's kind of cool. That's not all of it, but I couldn't add everything in there because I didn't want, you know, the video to stretch out too long. Although right now you're just seeing another picture of my desktop background, which you've seen before. I actually did not have a download link. I might put a download link. You know. By the way, if you want to check out my very first video that was shown off at the beginning of the video, then you can actually click link in the description below. I will have a link down there. It's really horrible, just be warned, alright? But it's kind of cool to go look back and see, you know, how I've progressed over the years. Over the 2 years. I think in this next part, like in part 2 of this little 2-year anniversary videos, because I'm only gonna have 2 parts due to the 15-minute limit. I think in part 2 I will what is it? I'll probably what I plan on doing is talking about the history of my channel. Now I could have added those icons in that, but in this part I just kind of want to talk about, you know, just stuff that's happened, you know. Mostly just say stuff like thank you, because it's really awesome that you guys have supported me. Almost 1,000 subscribers. I know you hear thank yous a lot and stuff, and I know you hear people say the same exact thing that I'm saying, which they're talking about how you hear it a lot. But, like, you know, it really does mean a lot to me that you guys have helped out so much. And, you know, 2 years of YouTube is a lot, and I'm very glad that I've been this successful so far. I hope I do get more success in the future, but, I mean, with me not really uploading as much as I usually do because of the, you know, 15 minutes and all, and with my Let's Plays canceled, and with me doing the channel reboot, yeah, it's gonna be kind of, it's not gonna be the same as it was, you know. I'm trying to think of stuff to talk about that doesn't, like, talk too much about my channel history, because, like I said, in the next part I want to discuss, like, everything to do with my channel. Almost like in the next part, I almost plan on doing, like, it's not gonna be a draw my life, definitely not. Like, why would I do a draw my life? But it's gonna be kind of the same storytelling, except with my YouTube channel instead of my life, because I don't need to talk about my entire life. Although there are some stuff that I like to talk about, that I'm going to talk about in my channel history, you know, in the next part. So, yeah, trying to think what to say. It's crazy though, because I've come such a long ways. I know it's only 2 years, but that's 2 years of my life, and, you know, I've dealt with so much over these past 2 years, and I knew what YouTube was before, you know, before I had an account. In fact, I was actually really nervous to ask my mom if I could get an account, because I was only 12 at the time, which I'm 14 now, so, you know, it's kind of crazy. Like I said, if you look back at my older videos, you can actually, like, if you kind of, like, skip through my older videos and kind of progress or whatever, like, you know, you don't have to watch all of them. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, if you kind of watch a lot of them, I'm not trying to get myself support here. That's not what I'm trying to say. But, you'll see that my voice slowly gets, like, deeper and deeper, which is kind of funny. You know, at the beginning of this video, you saw that the clip, like the beginning clip, that was the very first words I ever said on YouTube, which, you know, that was really big to me. You know, that was such a huge thing. And I mean, look now, I have a Facebook, a Twitter, I don't know, a DeviantArt for some reason. I have actually no absolutely clue why that is. And another thing I want to tell you guys about, though, is fake accounts. People have made fake accounts of me in the past, and it's not exactly fun to deal with. There has been a really bad one once. It was, you know, there's been 2 imposters of me that I know of. Both, I think, were made by Jaden703. And there's been a fake Instagram of me, again, by Jaden703. So don't follow my Instagram. I don't have an Instagram, alright? I don't have a phone. There's also a Kick account for me. I don't have Kick. And if you know what it is, then don't follow me on there. I had a comment in one of my videos being like, hey Lewis, I found you on Kick. I'm gonna follow you. And I couldn't reply to it. So I couldn't say. You know, the replies were disabled, which I don't understand why people disable the replies, especially on something like that. I really wanted to reply to him, and I had no way of doing that. Yeah, so there's a fake Instagram and a fake Kick account. The Kick account is very recent. Now, someone made a fake account of me on Skype. If you want to follow my real account, you know, just look up my name and you'll see the actual icon and stuff. Just try to avoid that other account. There's 2 accounts of me on Skype. One of them is fake. It's not really me. So, yeah, you don't want to pay attention to that one. Although, for some reason, he sent me a contact request and I accepted. I tried calling whoever it was, but didn't answer. That's what I thought. So, yeah, just watch out for any fake accounts. Always ask me before you follow something, unless you're certain it's me, like, you know, my Twitter account where I share it. You know, I have my Twitter account linked to my YouTube. By the way, don't even bother following me on Facebook or friending me or whatever, you know. I have two Facebooks technically. I have a fan page and my personal page. I don't use either of them, so don't even bother. In fact, I don't even think the icon is updated on the on the Facebook page. I haven't used Facebook in like 2 months, so don't even bother with that. Like, for me, that's, I don't know, I'd never really had that big of interest in Facebook. Like, when I first was like, oh yeah, I'm getting Facebook, you know, I thought it was cool. Then I slowly realized I have no reason to use this. But yeah, for me, the 3 main accounts that I use are YouTube, Twitter, and Skype. Skype is probably the one I use the most, just because there's so many people I like to talk to on there and stuff. And speaking of people I like to talk to and friends and stuff, I want to thank some of my friends for supporting me, you know, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go over that real quick. The first friend, like, that I considered a friend online was this guy named Epic Semirant. He's still a active YouTuber to this day, but you know, he's very unpopular. He was my 9th subscriber. I just met him in a stream on like one of PK's streams, like PK Sparks. I just met him there. He was the first person I considered a friend. Next person was Nintendo Hawk, and you guys all know him. I mean, seriously, he's like, he's all over my channel. He'll probably be in the comments of this video. You know, thanks for supporting me all this time. Like, he was my 12th subscriber, I believe. I might be wrong, but I think he was my 12th subscriber. He was there from the start. There was another YouTuber named Nintendo Boy 2012. Since then, he's changed his name. I don't actually know what it is at this point. If you're watching this, then go ahead and just tell the people in the comments below. But you know, he was a YouTuber I liked to talk to. Now remember, back then all this was text. You know, I didn't have Skype or Twitter or anything. You know, so yeah, I couldn't really talk to these people. It was just text, but I still considered them friends technically. You know, let's see. I'm trying to think of another person. Well, John Ogami. I met him later on. He was probably pretty much the next person I really know. I don't know. And then I'm trying to think of, like, from there on out, I just got a ton of new subscribers, met new people, stuff like that, online, that is, not in real life. You know, like that. But I want to thank my current friends, like people like you know, Mario Experts 51 or Tony. He's a really good friend. Jaja89, or wait, nope, that's the dead channel. I'm sorry. Quill Plays. I just call him Ja because his name is Jarrell. So yeah, I call him Ja. So he really did support me and stuff, and thank you, man. Also thanks to Jane2602, he kind of taught me a lot of stuff about GFX. If it weren't for him, I don't think I'd be into GFX as big as I am now. I'm still not that good, you know. I know a lot of people like Ja, that's better than me. But, you know, I never consider myself a super duper pro or anything, you know. I just consider myself good. So yeah, if it weren't for Jane, I probably wouldn't know a lot about GFX, and yeah, thanks, big thanks to him. There's a few other friends that I'm leaving out, not because I don't, not because I want to or anything. It's like I just don't have enough time to cover everyone that supported me and stuff. But those, I think those are my main friends. Let's see. Oh yeah, Nathan Varner. He was one of my very earliest subscribers. I'm sorry that I forgot you, but I gotta go pretty soon. Like, just end off this video pretty soon. But big thanks to him. You know, he's always been really goofy in that weird way. And yeah, just keep on supporting, man. Thanks. But yeah, that's sorry if I missed anyone, by the way. If I missed anyone, then don't think that you're worthless to me or anything like that. I don't want anyone to think that, alright? So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in part 2.